Hi everyone, welcome to the session on CS22071 Agile methodology presented by R. Samundi, Assistant Professor of Computer Science and Engineering. In today's session, we will see the topic on Agile Manifesto and Principles. Here, if we will see the 12 Agile principles. The Agile Manifesto is supported by 12 guiding principles. These are like 12 simple rules that explain how to practice Agile in real life. They guide the team's behavior and work style. And second one is these principles direct teams toward delivering value. Delivering value means give customers working software quickly and embracing change. Embracing change means accept new requirements anytime, even late, and optimizing both customer and business impact. That is, work in a way that benefits both customer satisfaction and company growth. Each principles provide practical and business focused guidance to modern software development. These principles are not theory, they are the practical steps like work in short cycle, collaborate daily with customer and business people. Keep solutions simple. Maintain good quality and steady speed. Learn and improve continuously. So, the 12 principles are everyday rules that help teams work faster, adapt better, deliver useful software, and keep both customer and business happy. Now, let's move into the principle 1, that is satisfy the customer through early and continuous delivery. So for this, what is the core message in the principle 1 means deliver valuable software early and continuously. The goal is to start giving working software quickly and keep improving it regularly. And next one is the elaboration way of principle 1 is it is focused on systematic process driven delivery. It follows a proper process like short cycles, testing, backlog priority so that every release is useful to the client. And third point is true progress is the maximization of delivered value, not just early release. Partial release reduce risk but should offer practical value. It's not about the finishing the task fast, but about giving features customers can really use. Small releases are good only if they solve real needs. Here, what is the business impact means? It aligns with theory of constraint. So, theory of constraint says focus on bottleneck. What is a bottleneck means? The slowest part of the work. By keeping the value flowing, customer get result faster, faster profit and ROI. For this, what is the relevance concept means? Lean productions, value focus. That means like lean manufacturing, avoid waste and deliver only what adds value. This keeps work efficient and customer focused. Now, let's move into another principle, that is embrace changing requirements given late in development. For the principle, the core message is welcome and harness change for customer advantage. That is, instead of resisting change, agile teams accept it as normal and use it to make the product better for the customer. Here, the elaboration of principle 2 is agile accept the changes as a constant. So, that is, a requirement will always evolve. New business needs, that may be a market trend, that may be a user feedback. So, agile ensure teams are ready to adjust whatever comes and avoid wasting time on outdated, valueless feature. If your plans don't change, teams might build things nobody needs anymore. By embracing change, agile saves effort, ensures work is always useful. And the business impact of principle 2 focus on relevant up to date features. Customer get what matters right now, reducing risk of failure and avoiding wasted investment. This also gives them competitive edge in the market. And the last one is the relevant concept of the principle 2, software requires more uncertainty accommodation than manufacturing. Unlike physical manufacturing where things are stable, software is flexible but uncertain. Agile practices make it easier to adapt to these changes. In overall, agile treat change as normal, adjust quickly and delivers only what useful now, saving time, cutting waste and keeping customer ahead of competitors. So now we will move into third principles, that is deliver working software frequently. So deliver in short, a regular cycle, weeks to months. That is, instead of waiting for one big release at the end, deliver small usable software pieces every few weeks or months. Elaboration: small, frequent release, manage risk and feedback. Releasing in smaller pods allows early testing and feedback, so mistakes are caught easily. Like in production, short cycles mean short waiting times and less in work. So what is the business impact means? Faster ROI from smaller investment and less operating expense. Rapid feedback prevent waste. The customer, that is, the customer start using the software sooner, so return on investment comes faster. Smaller updates need less money at a time and reduce operating expenses. And continuous feedback avoids building useless features. It prevents the waste. Here the diagram are formulas. So when we are comparing in the diagram, it is the cumulative flow. And the formula, little tools like cumulative flow diagrams help track how work is moving. Little's law explains that shorter cycle times equal to faster delivery, giving more value in less time. So overall about this, third principle is deliver small, frequent release, get feedback faster, reduce waste and achieve quicker ROI with lower cost. Now we will move into principle 4, that is daily business development collaborations. The core message, business people and developers collaborate daily. Business stakeholders and developers should talk every day to stay aligned. Here the elaboration is ongoing direct communication reduces rework, catches the issues early, less reliance on documentation. Regular conversations help spot problems early, reduce confusion and prevent reliance only on long documents. This ensures the team builds exactly what the business needs. The business impact, less waste and better result. Early clarity is less rework, leads to faster delivery, higher quality software and reduced cost. It improves overall productivity, that is called as throughput. And last one is the relevance concept is lean and eliminate waste. Communication cuts waste like misinterpretation, waiting or unnecessary documentation. Agile focus on direct value creation without delays. So the overall about the principle 4 is daily collaboration between business and developers. It reduces waste, avoid rework and ensures faster and high quality result. Now we will move into the next principle 5, that is build around motivated individuals. Here the core messages support and trust team to deliver. That is, teams perform best when they are trusted, encouraged and supported instead of being controlled too tightly. So here elaborations are, people are the key constraint. The biggest factor in success is the people. Management should remove obstacles, provide resources and motivate, not micromanage every step. The business impact, better result with happy teams. It improves productivity and innovation, reduce staff turnover and optimal throughput. That is, motivated teams show higher productivity, more creativity and innovation. Employee stay longer, less turnover and workflows smoothly for optimal output. The relevant concept of theory of constraints, elevate constraints, self-organizing teams. If people are bottlenecked, the solution is to empower them and let them organize themselves. Self-organizing teams adapt faster and deliver better. So, the overall about the fifth principle is trust and support your team, remove the barriers, it motivates them and they will deliver better result with more innovation. Now we will move into next principle. Principle 6, face to face communication best. Core message, the face to face is most efficient and effective. That is, talking directly with people is the quickest and clearest way to share information. In the elaboration is direct interaction reduces delay. When people speak directly, there is less waiting, fewer emails or documents, and faster decision making. Shared understanding is improved because questions get answered immediately. Business impact, reduced misunderstanding and paperwork, shorter lead times, improved quality, that is very few misunderstandings and mistakes, less paperwork needed, shorter delivery times, higher software quality. The relevant concept, lead, minimal waste and maximum flow. Communication should flow smoothly without extra steps. Direct talk removes waste, that is unnecessary documentation or reward, and speeds of the value delivery. So, in overall, the principle says that face-to-face talks save time, reduce confusion, improve quality by cutting waste and speeding up teamwork. Now, next we will move into principle 7, that is working software is the primary measure of progress. Here the core message is progress is equal to delivered usable software. That is, true progress is when customer can actually use the software, not just when the tasks are marked as done. Elaboration, output that customers value, not lines of code or hours spent. Actual value, not effort, is measured. That is, writing thousands of lines of code or spending many hours does not matter if the customer gets no usable feature. Here, what counts as working feature that solve real problems, business impact. It focuses on business values, aligns work to customer needs, avoid waste. That is, teams stay aligned with customer needs which avoid wasted work, ensure time and money are spent only on features that bring real business benefit. Here the flow diagram of value throughput as the key metric. That is, flow diagrams show how value move through the system. Throughput, how much usable software is delivered in a period, is the main metric of success. The overall about principle 7 is progress means delivering working features customer can use, not just writing code or logging hours. Now we will move into next principle 8, promote the sustainable development. Here the core message, maintain a constant sustainable phase, that is work should be steady, balanced, not rushed with overtime or long stress periods. Elaborations. It's avoid burnout. If teams are overworked, that they get tired, they make mistakes and lose motivation. A sustainable pace lets them stay healthy and focused. Consistent workload allows for skill learning and regeneration. That is, with a balanced workload, team members get time to learn new skills and recovery energy. This makes them better prepared for future challenge. Business impact preserves the team capacity, improves long-term productivity and ROI. That is, a steady, fast, ensure continuous output over time. It's lead to better quality, less turnover and higher returns for the business. Here, relevant concept, value efficiency, faster inventory turns, that is, by avoiding overload, workflows faster and smoother, just like efficient production system. Here, the overall about the principle 8 is work at a steady pace, avoid burnout, keep learning, deliver better result for the long run. Now we will move into another principle 9, continuous attention to technical excellence. Here the core message of principle 9 is high quality work improves agility. That is, if the code and design are clean and strong, the team can adapt to changes faster without breaking things. Elaboration. Good practices reduce costly defect. Techniques like unit testing, peer reviews and good design help catch errors early. This avoid expensive rework later and supports continuous learning in the team. Business impact. It saves the cost, increase the output, lower the operating expense, increase the throughput, reduce the rework. Fewer defects mean less time fixing and more time adding new feature. Result in lower expense, faster delivery, that is throughput, and better quality software. Here diagram table. Impact of rework or defect on the throughput. Rework slows down delivery. The less rework needed, the faster value flows to the customer. The overall about the principle 9 is focusing on quality through testing, reviews and good design, reduces defect, saves cost, makes teams more agile. Now we will move into next principle, that is principle 10, simplicity, maximize work not done. Here the core message, do less but better, avoid unnecessary work, that is, focus only on what's really needed. Don't waste time building features that have little or no value. Here, the elaboration is Simple solutions are faster and more reliable. So, a simple design, easier to build, test and maintain. The Pareto principle, that is 80/20 rule, applies. 20% of features often gives 80% of the value. So build those first. Business impact, less waste, faster delivery, higher ROI through focused effort. By cutting unnecessary work, the team saves the time and money. Effort is spent only on high value features, which means quicker release and better returns. Relevant concept: lean, minimize the non-value adding activities. That is, lean thinking says remove anything that does not add value. Agile applies the same. Avoid over engineering, extra documentation or unused features. Now we will move into next slide, that is principle 11, that is self-organizing teams yield best result. Here the core messages: empower teams, best solutions emerges autonomously. That is, teamwork best when they are trusted to make their own decision instead of being tightly controlled. Elaboration: self-organization improves adaptability and innovation. When teams choose how to work, they adapt faster to changes and come up with a creative solution. Management should give clear vision but let the team decide the how. Here, business impact: greater team adaptability, resilience and innovation. That is, stronger performance. Self-organizing teams show better adaptability, resilience and continuous innovation. They solve problems faster and deliver high value. Here the relevant concept: system thinking, management's role equal to enabling. That is, teams are part of a system. Managers should obstacles and supports the system, not control every step. The overall about principle 11 is: empowered self-organizing teams adapt quickly, innovate more and deliver the best result. Now we will move into the next slide, that is principle 12. Here the core message is: teams improve via regular retrospection and adaptations. Teams should pause often to reflect on how they work and find ways to improve. Elaboration: frequent introspections, example retrospectives, identifies and remove bottlenecks, driving continuous improvement. Meeting like retrospective help the team spot bottlenecks, mistake or inefficiency. Then they adjust their process to work better next time. Business impact: faster, more predictable delivery, ever increasing ROI, quality,
and moral. It leads to faster and more reliable delivery, improve quality, customer satisfaction and team morale. Over time, this increases ROI as the team become more efficient. Diagram: Agile maturity model improvement loop. It shows that Agile is continuous cycle, that is plan, act, review, improve, repeat. Each loop makes the team stronger and more effective. So, finally, the overall about principle 12 is by regularly reflecting and improving, teams deliver faster, raise quality, keep growing stronger. So, finally, the conclusion is about the 12 principles create a blueprint for delivering value, responding to change, and achieving organizational goals. It emphasizes early value delivery, technical quality, empower teams, and continuous improvement for success in dynamic market. Agile practices are not just development techniques, they are a business advantage strategy. So, thank you for this session.